Relax.
I'm here.
He's here.
Ernie. Ernie, how was the trip?
Very nice. I slept the whole way. It's very cold in Yerushalayim.
Okay.
Not in Lod, but in Yerushalayim it's very cold.
In the day also, huh?
At night, no, in the day was okay, but nighttime gets very cold.
Okay.
Meisvei. Ezeus Manashal Revia. So what are the dates of the Revia? Habachira, the earliest, is Beshlosha Becheshvan. Beinonis, middle, is Beshiva. Afela, the late one, is Be'asr B'Shlosha, the 23rd of Cheshvan, Div Reb Meir. Rabbi Yehuda Oimer, Beshiva Asar, Be'asr B'Shlosha. It's the 7th, the 17th, and the 23rd. Rabbi Yossi Oimer, Beshiva Asar, Be'asr B'Shlosha, Chodesh Kislev, for Rosh Chodesh Kislev. 17th, 23rd, and the Rosh Chodesh Kislev. Rabbi Yossi Oimer, the individuals, the tzaddikim, don't start fasting until there's no rain by Rosh Chodesh Kislev. I mean, Allah, and we learned I need to know the halach of Revia Rishona usually is when you say the same Talamoter. In Eretz Yisrael, the din is you say by the 7th of Cheshvan. The shlishi is, I understand, lisamis elashniya lamai. What nafkamina and halacha is there for the second? Amrav Zer Lenoy there for our halacha of Nedarim. That means if you take a neder until the Kshamim, it means until the second Revia. I mean in Allah. Come on, Azladatanya. Who is the following going like? Rabbi Shimon Gamliel Oimer. Kshamim shiyardu shiva yomim zachar zeh. If you have rain 7 days in a row, so that's already considered at the Moina ben Revia Rishonu Shniya, because it's 7 days apart, and that's already considered the first, second Revia. Keman Rabbi Yossi, because Rabbi Yossi said the Esrim Shiva Sar to Esrim V'Shalosh at 7 days. Ahuda Amar Adak Sham. It's no raya. That brisa is somebody who said until Geshamim, not again. That's why you have to wait for his mind. But there's no raya that brisa is like Rabbi Yossi. Mishnah. Koinim yayin she'eni toim lashana. He said, I'm not going to drink wine this year. Nisab Rashana, and was a leap year. Osir bo vibura. The extra month is going to be prohibited as well. If he says Ad Rosh Adar, so which Adar is he talking about? Ad Rosh Adar Arishon. If he says Ad Rosh Adar, if he says Ad Sof Adar, he's also referring to Adar Rishon. Ad Sof Adar Rishon. Alma Stama de Adar Ka'omar. Must be, we're talking about a case, our Mishnah. He said the word Adar. He didn't say Adar Rishon or Adar Sheni. And we're trying to understand, what does the word Adar mean? What does it mean? It's Rishonu. If a person just says Adar, he usually refers to Adar Rishon. So, Lema Masnis and Rabbi Yehudi. Our Mishnah is called Rabbi Yehudi Tanya. We're talking about if you write in a ksuba, Adar Arishon, Koisev Adar Arishon. And if the date is Adar Sheni, Koisev Adar Stam Div Rab Meir. So according to Rab Meir, when you write Adar without a descriptive word, it refers to the second Adar. Rabbi Yehuda says the opposite. Adar Arishon Koisev Stam. If it's Adar Rishon, you just write Adar. And if it's Adar Sheni, Koisev Tinin, you write Adar Tinyan, second Adar. So the Gemara wants to argue that our Mishnah is Rabbi Yehuda, Amrabai, for the time Rabbi Meir. It depends. They didn't know necessarily that the year was going to be made in Ibur. Let's say even at the beginning when they wrote it. When they know that the leap year, they knew, and Rabbi Meir holds Adar Sheni is the main Adar, but our Mishnah, they didn't know. So they only knew so they said a regular Adar because that's what they thought would be. V'atanya, and the Brisa supports, right? L'siyua. Ad Rosh Chodesh Adar, Ad Rosh Chodesh Adar Arishon. Im Isa Shana Muberes, Ad Rosh Chodesh Adar Asheni. Michlal the Reisha Lav Muberes Askina. Must be that the Reisha is not dealing with Muberes. Ashpamina Had Pshita Led Me Abrashat Ad Lo Yoda. Makes enough kamina whether you knew for sure that that year was going to be Mu'uber. And when he said the word Adar, his reference was to Adar Sheni, and we didn't know. Then his kavana to Adar Rishon.
When does the Chazal make the other shady? What time?
It
What time of the
depends.
year?
Remember, because sometimes they'll do it even in the month of Adar. Elazar. It means they'll see that the season hasn't changed, and then they'll say, oh, we have to make an Adar Sheni.
Mm.
So sometimes it'll be late. Sometimes it'll be early. Rabbi Yehuda Oimer. Koinim yain sheni toy matchei Pesach. I'm not going to drink wine until Pesach. Well, niskaven zela ad leila Pesach. Must be wants to drink wine Seder night, so he means his neder is going to stop leil Pesach. Which is ad shor shederch ne'arim lishtos yain, which is when people drink wine for the arba koisos. Omar. Koinim basar sheni toy matchei at tzom. Tzom refers to Yom Kippur. He says, I'm not going to eat meat until the tzom. And also, adlele tzom. Must be, he's prohibiting himself till Erev Yom Kippur. That's when most people ate meat. They didn't eat meat all the time, but they certainly ate meat Erev Yom Kippur. Rabbi Yossi b'noi omer, koinim shum sheni toy machetei Shabbos. Not going to eat garlic until Shabbos. I guess it was a good spice to put into the cholent or the kugel. So he can start eating garlic again Friday night. His kavana was when most people eat garlic, which was Friday night. Also, I think there are unfortunate say, people did pru or vu Friday night, and shum was either an aphrodisiac or it was helpful to have children. I think I saw that once somewhere. Weiter. It's also probably from a culinary point of view, they used garlic in the special dishes that they made for Shabbos. I'm not going to have enough from you if your son doesn't come to my house to take a bushel of wheat and 2 barrels of wine. So this is an example of a neder that he doesn't have to be a chacham to get rid of this neder. The yomer lo, because he can say the whole reason I told you is because I want him to take this gift from me. And therefore, he can be mater's own neder. You're not going to have enough for me. If you don't come to give my son a gift. So, Rab Meir Oimer Osir ad sheyitein. He cannot, the neder is chal unless the guy gives the gift. Chachamim argue with Rav Meir, say this is another example of neder that he could be matir himself. Yomer lo, harani kilin is kabalti al. It's as if I accepted the gift. Now, hayim esariv bo loses basachoyser. He was refusing to marry his niece. And he got to the point where he said, she's not going to benefit from me forever. He did it in a way because he didn't want to marry her, but not necessarily that she shouldn't benefit from it. And in a divorce proceeding, he says, I don't want her to ever benefit me forever. In each case, both cases they can benefit from the man. He was dealing only with issues regarding his marriage. or hanov ishus, marital relations, but not necessarily giving her water or food or something like that. Person wanted to invite somebody to his home as a guest so that he should feed him. And the guy was refusing. I'm never going to step into your house and eat, right? Because you didn't come to my house. Or or I'm never going to even drink a glass of water from you. You can go into his house and drink water. It had to do with the Suda, not necessarily just coming into his house to drink water. Okay. Very good. So tomorrow,